Hey Gemini, we're going to do your reading. I'm so excited. Been getting such good readings today. So, okay, let me just show you pre-shuffle. We have Six of Pentacles. That is generosity. It's abundance. It's having enough to give. And then we have Page of Pentacles, which is something, something coming in, maybe a message, but something that that's going to grow and develop. Something stable. It's not fly by night. It's not a text that's like, "What's up?" It's something of substance. We have new beginning. Love this. I also love the color coordination. Look how it matches everything. I just kept going. It was just so good, the pre-shuffle. So anyway, I pulled another, and then Justice was on the bottom of the deck. So things are going to be evened out. Justice is also fairness. And we're going to lay out a spread. I just want to show you pre-shuffle. So I grabbed another deck, and I got King of Wands, Knight of Wands, New Love, Ace of Cups. So something big, a lot of love. Looks like passion too coming in. And then at the bottom of the second deck, we had the Emperor and the Well. So anyway, let's get started. I'm excited. Hopefully that is what the rest of the reading will be like, but we will see. How are you guys? Hope you're well. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. If you watch the channel a lot, it helps the energies come through. It helps strengthen the connection from you and me. Look at this. And your readings will come through more clearly. So Ace of Cups, another Ace of Cups, new love, wish fulfillment, the Star card, Aquarius energy, unbelievable. I'm so excited. So anyway, you guys leave comments. I'm doing a huge giveaway, giving away a ton of crystal bracelets, a ton of them. And I'm going to charge those and set intentions over them before I give them out, or before I send them to you. Also, one of my crazy candles. This one needs a refill. But, the candle that you guys love, a $100 gift card, the wind chimes that you love, that you hear in the background. And I think that's everything. Anyway, hope you're well. Hope you guys are praying for each other. I pray for you every day. I love when you guys support the channel, support each other in the comments. And those of you that hit like before you even watch the video, I noticed that, and it just warms my heart. So thank you so much. Look at that. Again, just confirmation of what we already got. Page of Pentacles. Something's growing. And I feel like there was something that you were right about. Again, the colors match. Interesting, right? I ordered some blue nail polish. Anyway, I'm totally into this color right now. So, okay, Nine of Pentacles, that is something stable coming in. Twice we have that. Stability. So the Knights, the Knights are kind of come in drastic, and sometimes they come and go. But this Knight is this is the Knight that's thoughtful and methodical, and it's not fly by night. Okay, so your energy, Ace of Swords, that's feeling tied and bound. King of Pentacles, maybe you're feeling stuck or attached to someone. And there's the Strength card. You guys hear those wind chimes going nuts? Your person's energy, Nine of Wands. Oh my gosh, yeah, this person is like, maybe obsessing. Nine of Wands, not giving up. Someone's not going to let you go. I thought this was new love, though. Look at this, Two of Cups. Equal give and take. Love it. Beautiful. So Page of Swords and Ace of Cups. So in the recent past, we have somebody that, again, is very curious or intrigued by you. But I'm wondering what's going on with you. Somebody's totally into you. The roles could be reversed, but I really do think that this is the person, the other person. I feel like I'm supposed to shuffle too. But look what's at the bottom of the deck. The World card. I'm going to peek at these. Truth, clarity. Somebody walked away. Left somebody sad. Got truth, clarity though. You know what I think for some of you? I think some of you, the person that you have been hung up on, maybe you've been holding back, but if they're with someone else, they may be realizing something strong going on here, but that's been hurtful. The World card is the cycle ending, completion, something new beginning. The World card is a great card to get. Look at that, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. Leaving a difficult situation. Whatever this pain is in the past, maybe somebody had control over you. Because look at this. Look at these 3. Yeah, wow. Oh my gosh. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Swords, pain, heartbreak, judgment, rising above it and becoming free and recognized. I think somebody maybe had control, like had some control over you. Maybe it was your mind. Because it was mental, it wasn't real. Because look at somebody else had a reading like this. You guys, if you're, it was one of the last 2 readings. So that was what, Sag or whoever was before the last set. The last 2 readings, somebody that was very similar to this. There's a mental, there's you not seeing things very clearly or seeing things through a negative light or through illusions. It's like these crows are like somebody like feeling taunted by their thoughts and their negative self-image. And gosh, I hate to say this, but it might have been a controlling male figure, might have done a number on you. And it may have taken a lot of strength to let that go, because here we have this Strength card. You know, this is that balance between the lion and the lamb. I think these 2 cards came out in one of the last 2 readings. I have a hard time remembering the readings after they're over, unless something crazy happens. But this, look at the 8s too. Lots of 8s and 9s. There's a Knight. Interesting. Okay, so what I was saying is it looks like you've been tied to someone, or it could be mentally, but there's been some sort of control. I know I kind of feel manipulation, but, and I want to say reward, and I think Sagittarius just had this, but there's some reward for your strength. It's like you're shedding that, you're losing that skin or shedding that and becoming, you know, free of it. I think you're freeing yourself from something toxic. The 6 of Wands is victory, success, recognition, freedom. It's like taking a big step out of fear of moving forward. Like if you're stuck in something that you aren't happy in, you should move forward. Look at the very next one is the Knight of Wands. And maybe it's not being afraid of an ending, because then there comes a new beginning. This is pretty strong. Page of Swords. What's that Page of Swords? I don't think you guys have had somebody negative, but I think you've got somebody, there's possession here or obsession. I'm going to find out about this person, because I think there might be 2 people. Like once you free yourself of whatever this toxic energy was in the past, I don't even think this Devil is a negative energy. I think it's someone different. I think it might be both, actually. Yeah, you've got something new. Oh my God. Yeah, somebody else had this. Oh my gosh. And look at the color coordination. And these cards are not all blue. Do you see that? It's not like only blue cards are in here. So, wow, Ace of Pentacles, and look at this wheel. This wheel is full of pentacles too. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. Didn't we had Justice in the pre-shuffle. The Ace of Pentacles is something new and solid and stable. And look how dirty his hands are. I know it represents gardening. So some of you might be into gardening. By the way, gardening, it's the study. There's been studies that show people who garden live longer. How crazy is that? I guess because it's the care and the nurturing. It's just bonding with the earth. But anyway, this person, this new growth and development did not come easy. Somebody had to get their hands dirty, which means, you know, theoretically they went through something. But this is a stable new beginning. You've got new love coming in. I know that there's something negative going on here. That's something that you're having to let go of. But this Wheel of Fortune is abundance, success. It's kind of like you knew. I feel like there's... something about you were right about something. I still want to find out what's this pages. Maybe there's someone that you kind of one moment. Look at that. Hierophant. Truth. There's something that you knew. Okay, I was just questioning what I was feeling, which was there was some sort of truth that you were right about, and then I was questioning it, and then look what was at the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you needed to get away from something. Now, you know, for a few of you, it could be negative mental energy. But I think there might have been a negative influence. Somebody that kind of made you think wrong or feel like you were dependent. There's still more to that Page of Swords. What is that Page of Swords? Tell me about the Page of Swords. I might use another deck. Okay, these cards keep coming out. So definitely a powerful, something abrupt, changing. Maybe you've been afraid to make changes. Also got weird, like somebody thought you were weird. Welcome to my world. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay. Somebody would not let go of you, or you wouldn't let go of them. Maybe it was energetically, but I think for a lot of you, somebody was trying to control. But you were right. You were right when I said you were right. The High Priestess is somebody that knows things. She is inner knowing. Let's use this deck. I want to know more about this new person. Tell me about this new person. Okay, so you're going to have to let a cycle end, and if you've already done that, congrats. You've taken, I think, some chances and some steps forward. To create your world, the artist. This is beautiful. Chariot, forward motion. But, I mean, look at your outcome. Oh, goodness, it just gets better and better. Look at your outcome. The 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. Happiness. You're free. And I keep getting this freedom. Freedom. There was somewhere else too. It looks like freedom here, freedom here. You're freeing yourself. Okay, I'm going to get a, I feel like I need to pull an animal oracle. What else for Gemini? Yay, Gemini. Spirit has a plan. See, I think you're suffering. Wow, this is my plan card too. So this reading is really like, this reading is accurate as you know what, because everything I'm saying is double confirmed. Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. I just said, right after I read this one, then this one, I pulled this one, which is a plan. This is always my plan card because this spider web is, you know, there's this perfect plan for your life, you know, and along that path, there's this perfect path, and along that path, there's obstacles and there's blessings. Well, at the obstacles, we could get stuck and sit there, or we can go around it like the magician, and hopefully when we veer off path, to get around an obstacle, we don't keep going off path. We find our way back and we pick up blessings along the way. I usually lay out a visual example of this. But this spider web always to me is, you know, there's these little strands. It's like a web that's intricately woven, and just because you can't see all the strands because they're, you know, iridescent and transparent, doesn't mean they're not there. They're there. You just can't see everything, the big picture. But Spirit definitely has a plan. Okay, so don't get stuck in a bad situation because of fear. Fear is not a reason to not do things. So if you're not doing things because of fear, I mean, yeah, you don't want to run out in the street, but when it comes to progress and you're not doing things because of fear, that's a sign. Okay, because if you put your mind to it, anything you want, you can do. You can make happen. But you got victory and success and like an amazing new love coming. Okay, let me pull. I'm gonna pull beautiful reading. If something difficult is ending and it's like you're being rewarded. I think I said that for Sagittarius too. Did I not just tell you guys fear? This is so freaking creepy cool. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. I just went on a whole tangent about fear. How crazy. I let the universe catch up with my dreams. Beautiful. This is beautiful. I have total chills. You guys, please let me know in the comments how this applied and how it was helpful. And because I really want this channel to be, you know, about growth. I don't want to tell you your story and not just leave it at that. I mean, half the time you guys know your story. I always want there to be some sort of growth in this. So please let me know your story and how this was helpful. And I love to hear where you're watching from. And I love you guys. Let me know. Okay. I'll see you soon. Bye, Gemini.